What does it mean by giving your 100% but detaching yourself from the outcome? What does it mean? You know, I could easily just tell you that just try 100%, give your full hard effort, but leave the rest to Allah, and it'll all work out. A lot of us are overthinkers, and a lot of us always have an itch to worry or have a slight bit of concern, because it makes us feel internally that we care if we're concerned or if we're worried about it. But I truly believe, as a natural overthinker, that when you truly master detaching yourself from the outcome, but being able to give your 100% into what you want to achieve, whatever you're praying for or you're working towards that, it's not an easy task. But once you master it, it can only benefit you. Like, there is no downsides to giving 100%. You could give 100% at anything. If you truly believe it to be worthwhile and you give 100% to it, and it's going to benefit you, your life, whatever you believe in, then you have the highest likelihood to achieve it, compared to giving a 75% effort or 50%. This is standard, this is obvious, right? But where a lot of people fall short, or where a lot of people have fallen short in the past, is they give their 100% and they have stamped their emotions into whatever that result is going to be. Whatever that result is, their emotions are going to go to it. If they win at that matter and they've won, they've achieved what they wanted to achieve, they got the score that they wanted to get in a test, or they got the job that they were praying for, that they were working for, or they got into the team that they wanted to get into, they won their fight that they wanted to win, then they're going to be the happiest person in the world. That's it. But many people fall short and many people lose as well. And a lot of suicides has happened because they put every single effort and they sacrifice everything for that matter, and they've lost it, and they lost themselves in the process. And then that's where demotivation happens. That's where demotivation comes in for that person, and it's a tough obstacle to overcome again. You gotta get yourself back up, you gotta keep going. But what's happening here, especially with demotivation, is you're building yourself up, and then you're falling down once something goes wrong, and then you have to build yourself back up, and then you fall back down. So the art of mastering detachment whilst being able to give your 100% actually helps stabilize that up and down thing that happens. I don't know what to call it, but for me especially, like, I've been on that side where I felt demotivated after giving 100%. I'm a lot my first few wrestling matches in competition, and I'd train hard and I'd show up on the day and I'd lose. Or even just in regular training, sparring matches, if I was to lose, I would feel disheartened. The one good thing about me, alhamdulillah, is that I don't quit. And I don't quit easily. And I don't believe in quitting either. But a lot of people may, and that's why I'm making the video. You have to master detachment because things are gonna go wrong. You know, I'm at an age where I've learnt a lot. I'm still very young, but I've learnt a lot, and I've seen the reality of the world, and I've seen pain as well. So yeah, bad days are gonna come, good days are gonna come, surely. So for the people who struggle to overcome obstacles after obstacles, which is bound to happen, you got to have a level of detachment and a level of stability to your life. And if that's something that you resonate with, and you're looking for stability, and you're looking for a way to master your emotions, and you're struggling to start somewhere, I'd say to learn detachment and to learn to remember that firstly it's not easy, but you got to put the effort and just try somehow. Start some way and do something. And I always go back to one of my sayings when people ask me for advice in getting stronger or getting better in the gym or with fitness in general. I ask them, how many push-ups have you done yesterday? They'd be like, probably 0. So I tell them, go down on the floor and do 10 push-ups. You're bound to be better than yesterday because you're doing 10 push-ups more than you done yesterday. And then tomorrow do 20. And it's very simple. It's very easy to do as well. And it sounds easy, but it genuinely is easy. Like, I'm sure you can do 10 push-ups. If you can't, do 5. If you can't, do 1. You didn't do 1 yesterday, do 1 today. Do 2 tomorrow. Do 5 the next day. That's how you get stronger. We're living in a world where it's all about consumption. Endless consumption. Sure, part of life is to consume as well. There is good consumption with media, with watching online, with whatever you're consuming digitally. Why can't I say that well? Digitally. But the problem is people are now consuming at a pace where they're not even comprehending what they're watching, and it's just endless scrolling. And most of us do it. Most of us have done it. Most of us are in that rut currently. But you need to get out of that. You need to examine what you're doing, and you need to start building a structure to your life where you're spending more time by yourself and you're spending more time with intention. And the more you do that, the more you have your life in order, the more you understand how to improve yourself. And that's one of the most important things for procrastinators and for overthinkers. You've got to be able to understand, have intention, and then just go do it. A lot of procrastinators, they don't even want to think about the task that they're procrastinating about. But you got to have the intention, you got to build yourself, you got to spend time by yourself, doing stuff for yourself rather than just consuming. And then you start building up from there. It's important to detach because life is way too short to not detach and to worry and unnecessarily have bad days just for living in a bad way. Like, bad things are bound to happen. Your loved one may die before you, or you're gonna die before them, one way or another, someone's gonna die, and the other person's gonna know about it or see it. And tragic accidents happen, and pain is real for a lot of us. We don't, you know. So you gotta be able to ride the waves, stay strong, and trust in Allah, trust in God. But you gotta try as well yourself, and yeah, it's not easy, but learn to detach and be able to give 100% of your effort. That's the aim of this video, to teach to everyone.